Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing, Diane?
All right. Good. How are you?
No complaints.
I'm looking at something on your table. And I have a funny feeling it could be growing.
It is growing. I just have to weave in my ends, sew my pockets down, and block it.
Oh my gosh.
I had to wind up my last ball yesterday of the silk.
Oh, look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. Can you put it on?
Sure.
You couldn't ask for a better fit. It is gorgeous.
My little pocket sticking out. There's my pockets.
Don't put any money in there. Wow, that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. Got to start my Anne Frank sweater today, so that was good timing that I got it done.
I'm hoping I brought the pattern up. If not, I can pull it down.
You're hoping what?
The pattern for Anne Frank. So I can
Oh,
see
yeah.
it too.
Yeah, it was on my nightstand. I had it ready to go.
Oops. There she is, my guardian angel.
Hi.
Howdy.
Hi.
Had to finish winding some yarn.
Oh, there we go. Turn the oven off. Be right back.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming to my aid last night.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
As soon as you said the underarm part, I forget how you worded it now. It went click, a light goes on.
Yeah. Because row 1 starts with like knit 33 or something.
Right.
And then you do the ribbing, and the ribbing is, if you think of it, so the next one, when you do the next panel, the left panel, you start with the ribbing and work to the knit. So you
Right.
know you start here. It took me a minute. I'm like, okay, which way do I start? And I was like,
I know.
oh, yeah. Okay.
Did you do both sides at the same time or no?
Yeah, I did both, but not at the same time.
Okay.
I picked them both off. I picked all the stitches up because I had 2 extra 7s.
Mm-hmm.
And so I left the left side just hanging while I did the right side.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah, so I had them all on needles. Yeah, just had it hanging there.
Charlene's done the knitting part.
Oh, she weaving in her ends now?
Oh,
She is. She's going to start.
Yarn for the baby
I knew she was close.
Like where we need it, right there.
Yeah, she even tried it
I'll
on.
take 2.
Okay.
Two?
Yeah.
I'll take 2.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Oh, you bet.
Well, are you excited for your retirement?
Yeah.
It's like knit more, maybe?
What are
or-
you making? That's a sweater.
Yeah, this is what we're working on
Oh,
on the,
oh,
so
that's
it's called
beautiful.
Growing. It's by the same designer that did the green tea.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, it's just like a
That's
long
beautiful.
cardigan, or you can make it shorter, but mine's long.
Long is better.
let's sit, yeah, we can
Sit right over there.
Oh, look at her.
yeah.
But we came once and did your
Christmas tree.
The Christmas.
Oh,
tree.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got some sunflowers for sale.
Oh, they're for sale.
These are for sale. They're 35 each, which, when she taught the class, it was 55, I think. the
Those are
last-
beautiful.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. Yeah.
She does.
Wonderful
I mean,
work.
it's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Charlene,
Sure.
Yeah, I think I will too. Now that we
Um, before you run out of the white, can you hold at least one ball of the Anne Frank white?
Yeah, I got some even in that little drawer, some little bits.
Okay, so we're okay.
No problem.
Okay, because I've got like 1.5. So
Okay.
I think
Yep,
I
no
might
problem.
need. Okay, well, if you've got little bits, then I should be fine.
Yeah,
Exercise and Mary. Continue that.
So Diane said you're weaving in ends?
this is my first end I'm weaving in right here.
Got the,
I just bound off the second sleeve last night. So I gotta
And
weave
how-
it in, sew my pockets down.
oh, that
and-
was my next question. How'd the pockets go?
Yeah, I gotta sew the pockets down and then block it. I was hoping to block it last night, but no, we did other stuff. Went out
What'd
with
you
my mom.
do?
Went out with my mom and
Did you go to hell again?
no, this time we went to Cleary's.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, but we decided we liked the nachos in hell better. They are hard to beat.
Well, I had made myself a goal. And I didn't make to be done with the pocket section by Wednesday. And be midway through the 62 row part today, but that didn't happen. So
Well, you didn't
the-
say what Wednesday?
Yeah, that's right.
I finished the pocket section yesterday, so
That's good.
after I finish this row, I have 60 rows to go before the 18 rows of ribbing.
I'm 15 rows on the right side.
Yeah, those panels go decently quick because there's, not many stitches.
Right.
Just let me know if you ladies have any questions.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
I thought you were talking to us.
What happened?
I guess we're not ladies.
Jumping out at you.
It was funny, Diane. I had you just before you were texting me, Sue was texting me a question on something else. And
Right, you.
I was in line for
Oh, okay.
getting ice cream. It would take, I told her, I said, give me a few minutes to get home. Well, it took me longer because they were
You will.
Okay.
We've got.
packed at the dairy
Oh, you
place.
finished it.
Yeah, that's all.
I
And
learned.
I'm gonna take it to Scotland.
Oh.
But I was saying I might borrow Kathy Stillwell's things and Beth said,
Everything
Oh,
on the
yeah.
porch is only $5.
And I don't have any calls
pictures.
lately.
Alrighty.
$5. Except for the cross stitch pictures.
Okay.
How are you today?
Good, yourself?
I'm very good. thank
Good,
you.
good.
Turn off my alarm so they don't go off. all
and the
day.
pattern, that's the one thing I don't have.
That's freebie on my website.
Okay, on your website.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. You can probably pull it up on your phone. I mean, I have mine right here. So you can look at it to get started or whatever.
Okay. So.
Okay, I gotta buy Colleen stuff
Okay.
and then I gotta pick up
So
my
get that
stuff.
right now, so we don't
So you can
forget.
set it on the counter if you want. And then, oh, hey, the baby sweaters.
Yeah, baby sweater yarn, where's, I don't know.
Oh, she's got the white.
There's that,
Mary and I
the
both
white,
picked the white.
that's the Lang wool.
No, I'm
And
always,
then-
okay.
Hi, Karen.
That's DK.
That's the baby yarn?
Those up there are all DK, and those are the multicolored you saw online. Those are DK.
Okay.
And then the Lang, is the Lang over there? The Lang wool.
I have some on the counter there.
Oh, I brought you some sweaters already done.
Oh,
let me see.
Pictures, pictures.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, you did have them.
Oh.
Oh, you made the Halloween one.
My friend Lori that I did that one over there.
My friend came up to camp yesterday
Oh, crazy, and then it sounds-
and she asked me where, so how do you like downtown Wixom?
This is the pattern.
Do we have a
Yeah, but they-
downtown?
You haven't been to downtown Wixom.
No, I don't even know where it is.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I'll have to ask Carolyn tomorrow.
If
Where's
you go north from Lena's to Pontiac Trail and take a left, You hit our illustrious downtown Wixom. It's
Overnight rate.
between Wixom Road and, you know, the post office.
And I got those in Arizona.
Perfect.
So what's in downtown Wixom?
A couple restaurants, the Dairy Queen, well, several restaurants, a Dairy Queen, you know, that type of stuff. It's not very big,
It'll be.
but
ready
they're trying to make it a thing.
for hooking up the air
In the summer, every Thursday night, right across the street from the government facilities, they have a concert in the park
I
and
don't know if you remember me, I'm Lori.
oh,
yeah. You're here.
food trucks and all that stuff.
Later.
There's a picture of that on our website.
On that,
Have to work our way over.
Yeah, they have a fancy restaurant, Wixom's. Oh, your husband might like the decor at Wixom Station. It's all train related,
That he would, that he would.
because I think it's right near where either on the site of or near where the Wixom had a state train station stop in the old days. Because the tracks are right behind it.
Okay, you pick out, yeah.
I think I may have even seen Karen walking
that when I run out, yeah.
around lunchtime. Because on the other side of Pontiac Trail is the drafting table, another Mexican restaurant, a Coney,
And then I did a hat.
Yeah.
and I think she looked like they were headed that direction.
Oh, I did something. So I started it. And then, you know, I normally.
Have to check it out.
Yeah, oh, did you do
Yeah.
that?
So that the color would be at the top.
Oh,
I didn't know how far I was.
We have our, I have my golf cart.
I forgot about that.
So then the
Ooh, it came?
outside color.
Yeah, they dropped it off last Wednesday.
Cool.
Very cool.
The outside, you know, it's the outside of the head.
Dale has not driven it yet.
Yeah, I want one.
Wow, he's let you drive it.
Yeah, I said to him, don't you want to drive it?
Pretty much
He said, no, it's yours.
Great.
Well, okay.
I think I need three to be safe.
2 will be good, but if you get a third one, you'll probably get 2 sweaters or less.
My friend Paula, your birthday buddy or partner,
Mm-hmm.
is the one that came over yesterday because Dale's gone on a train thing.
Ooh.
So we went over to the Grand Grill. What is it called?
Yeah, tiny. Oh. Yeah.
Diner?
Diner, yeah,
Yeah.
Open it.
You know, even that was like-
they have the best food.
Roxanne has said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just keep.
When you mentioned Coney, that's what I had yesterday, Coney and fries.
Put it on the side,
But
like,
you can-
I might
And Paula had the Grand Reuben,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
very good,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna work on.
but it has 3 slices of bread.
Probably.
You know, all the corned beef and everything, so you really can't wrap your mouth around it.
Yeah.
It's just sliding all over the place. I got to laugh at her.
Hey, did you bring your?
That's fun too.
You know, the people in there, this is the second time that I've been there. We went for breakfast, Dale and I one time, and it was exceptionally good.
Oh, that's good. I'll have to, I was there before it changed names.
Oh,
We used to go there when it was Don's Drive-In, because they were connected with the Don's Drive-In up at Traverse City that we go to all the time.
oh,
I'm in trouble.
There was one day I had lunch at Don's Drive-In in Traverse City with my in-laws, and then I came home, drove home, and met my husband and son there at Don's Drive-In of Novi for dinner.
so you double dip.
Yep. And then Don decided to retire, so somebody took over the one in Novi and renamed it.
Search it. I could.
And I think his family kept up the one in Traverse City.
Oh, listen, you know, there's 4 people, wait staff behind the counter and for you and me.
Start with this one.
Well, then we finished our meal. A couple came in behind us from Traverse
So Lori,
City.
how's your new house?
Yeah.
You love it?
And then when we were getting ready to
Very
check
nice.
out,
So. did
6
you know
tables
people
were filled.
in Grand Rapids before?
Yeah,
So
Oh, I have a son that lives there. Okay.
I guess we came in between times.
Oh,
I don't know.
4 houses
yeah,
down.
I mean, I've seen that place, you know, the parking lot packed at times.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah,
Same.
My
You go
baby.
But then when
Okay.
it started, well, I'll call it getting crowded. I don't think it really is, but then there were only 2. Oh, goes, where are the other 2? And I said, they left. It's probably the changing, you know, shift change.
yeah.
I mean, he's got long-term
She
disability.
laughed.
Good friend. I told you, my friend, she's a hygienist, they live,
So we came back here and had
worked for Dow and they.
peach pie a la mode from,
Ooh,
peach pie was from Blake's cider mill.
We changed. Yeah, yeah.
And they bake all their pies on site now.
oh, wow.
They have ovens. They can do it. They
You're
don't
still
have
looking?
to
It works, like-
bring them in from, I forget what city she said it's from, the other Blake's.
Yeah, Armada or,
Armada, yeah, something like that.
And he was blind. The sad thing is,
Right, maybe I don't have a long taller that you thought.
He- you know, he still has his.
I'm almost done with Martello.
Well, his friend and his.
oh,
wife
cool.
are living there, have been
I
living
have
there
the sleeves.
rent-free. Yeah.
I did the ribbing for the neck so that I could pull it over and get a good feeling as to how long the sleeves are.
Right,
So I'm making them long
I
sleeves.
downloaded mine and know.
wow, good.
So I think I'm to the part where, and I'm doing both my sleeves at the same time. So I
Yeah,
have them both at
Then I can.
the point where I start doing my
I probably
ribbing.
already have it in
But I
Yeah.
have to wait until Dale comes back up tonight so that we can measure and make sure I'm at the right spot.
yeah.
Oh, I,
Karen already got it.
Oh, you did.
But that was really kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I couldn't print it out. I
So
tried.
that
to
was
print it
nice.
On my regular computer.
Yeah,
And, cause they're like.
yeah, that one I enjoyed and it went quick and,
First, it wouldn't let me print it. It was, like warned me like there was.
And I had my Atlantis done.
So I
and,
tried.
um,
So.
I
anyway.
wove in the ends and sewed in the pocket.
Yeah.
Now I need to block it. So my goal is to have Martello done this weekend so I can block both of them at the same time.
yeah,
And so the pencil box that I got, everything's
See
very
how
good.
that goes.
I thought I was gonna find some solids, but they're not the solids. I
And
want.
Wednesday,
Just
I
need-
went to go online. I thought, well, I'm gonna go on early,
I don't know, we'll see.
you know, make sure everything was okay. And we lost internet.
oh, no.
For today.
And we hadn't checked it during the day, to be honest with you, but internet was out for quite a while. It's just that we weren't using it.
No, no, thank you.
When I go to use it, then
We don't need the book.
it's nothing.
Well, if that happens again, just text me what you want and I'll put in Diane sold. Cause
Because-
Dorothy was having trouble with hers when we had a storm go through and she lost power. And I told her, I'm like, next time, just tell me what you want. I'll put the order in for you.
Well, I didn't even get to see all of it until
Look with our eyes, not with our hands.
it was a review and we were over by Aldi's.
Yeah.
And that's when I got in at 7:21.
Oh, yeah. It went, she kind of went quick, you know, because it was, there wasn't as many people on, I don't think.
Oh,
Or people just got everything they wanted right at the beginning and then I was like, okay, nothing else, you know?
Do you know if any of the mink was left?
Yeah,
Maybe
Well,
she'll have it
did
again next
you ever
month.
look at something and you think?
yeah.
Oh, I was looking, I haven't moved for 5 months, so it's like I'm almost starting over.
I say, oh, I'm doing it that way, I guess.
But I looked at curling,
I had bought
I
the,
think I've been doing it
she
wrong.
had the mink before, months ago.
Yeah.
I bought 2 of the brown, and I saw the yellow, and I thought, ooh,
Look how they show
that
it
would go well with the brown.
there.
Yeah.
You know, I pull it in front too,
Let me show you.
I think I've been doing it wrong.
Here, look. Here's
And all the patterns in her book are like that.
let me just put these over here.
She's not a designer that we like, I'm gonna get my bag out. I don't know.
Okay, so a pearl is just bring your yarn to the front.
Yes, I did.
Bring your yarn to the front instead of back here for net. And then you just
No, thank you.
come from that.
This weekend is going to be,
Let's do that.
oh, what do they call it? It's
At the fiber festival.
She wraps her yarn back.
Trunkaline,
Will probably do.
where the kids can come and
Well, I do cotton up too, so.
trick or treat out of the trunks of people's cars.
Oh, cool.
And it's gonna be at an open area, and
Yarn.
the way assuming it is, that they're gonna be
That's
as a circle, so the
Right,
kids can stay within,
right.
So it's just the
over by the horseshoes. Okay, where are the horseshoes?
things in front. And then it's these nice bumps.
Yeah, let me, do that.
Oh,
I have to venture out today and find that.
Yeah. There's Jean.
I'm home.
She's in a
Yay!
closet.
I'm hiding in the closet.
Talk to these people right there and talk.
Is there a reason that you took to the closet?
My son is still here hanging out with his puppy, and I thought, well, I'll just come in here. This is actually,
Hi.
I call it my dungeon. It's a closet, but it's also my office area. Because I don't spend any time in it. I just
Like
charge,
Melon. That's
I
her.
charge my
specialty
computer and I
Oh,
store
that-
stuff.
Yeah, and that's a little sweater on the counter. That's what.
That's a great place to do.
Yeah.
The yarn Colleen got on the sale the other day.
You can
Oh,
hide.
I'm alive.
This way. This way.
I don't really need anything. I looked around.
Oh, I don't need.
Is there a lot of things I would like? Yes. Do I have more yarn than I'll ever use? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I do too. Now you want.
Yeah, but you knit way more than I do.
I do.
In fact, you should come to my house and
Start knitting.
browse my.
Supply.
Mhm. I should just send
Is
you
it
all. my
time for a
socks.
shop at Lori? Is
It-
it
it
time
might
for
be.
shop at Lori's house?
It might be, as I'm driving in the fog this morning, I'm thinking, okay, if I die on my way, because I get in the car, because half the people don't turn their frickin' lights on.
Jean, I like that.
That gal at Stitch and Time talking about having more yarn than she'll ever use. That
Oh,
reminded me
Yep.
of that.
They don't have any tail lights.
Yep, that's
Oh,
us.
Some
yeah.
people don't turn anything on.
I just sent you a text, Diane.
Right.
I mean, it was dark until the sun came out. or
Yeah.
It kind of got lighter. I mean, it was foggy the whole way.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, okay, if there's a car that doesn't have its lights on,
over behind me.
crash into it.
That's okay. That's just,
Gonna get my yarn.
I didn't mean to make you get up. I just didn't want you to think we were laughing at an inside joke.
It's never gonna- yeah. Okay, let's just go there. Okay.
Wow, you really went down the rabbit hole.
I thought there was a distinct possibility.
So what are you working on, Jean?
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm casting on my
That's not Lori's
Anne
way.
Frank sweater right now.
Ooh.
I mean, I did kind of
It
think.
didn't
about it.
have, I can't find my white yarn, so I'm using this pale gray.
It did.
That'll work.
And I
Yeah,
mean,
that's pretty unisex, don't you think?
go to
Yeah.
Steve sometimes because it was just.
What are you working on?
Too much.
I'm working on growing. I've got my Anne Frank right here too,
No, I
and
think you got needles. They're behind the counter.
I've got 5 and
I found my yarn. I
I was gonna start with 7, or, I'm sorry, I have 5s and 7s.
but I'm kind of on a roll here, so
Oh, yeah, stick with it.
wanna get a few rows of this growing done.
See, I'm just, I gotta go find some stitch markers. I'll be right back. I don't keep those in my
Cast
office.
on.
I'm just,
When you get done casting on, I'll help you do what's next.
Look at that.
well, I
beautiful
gotta
sweater.
practice.
Pardon?
Look at that beautiful sweater.
It's gorgeous. Oh, is this what you guys are all doing on Zoom?
Yep,
What colors did you guys pick?
I've got,
that's
it's
pretty.
Life in the Long Grass
Oh,
With-
gotta love life in the long grass.
with Malabrigo silk.
Oh, pretty.
I'll finish the row and show you the whole thing.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm
I love
loving
doing
it.
the Anne Frank sweater today.
Yeah, I've got that ready to cast on. Jean's casting hers on now too. But I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing.
You don't have 8 projects sitting on the table that you can pick up what change around? You don't do that?
1, 2, 3. Talk about. But yeah, no, I have several. Oh, I got 5 here. So yeah, I could put this down. and-
I should have practiced.
I'm on the section where there's 62 rows of I have to do before I start the ribbing at the end.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Oh,
and I just started that.
Go swimming.
So it's-
Good for you.
Karen was swimming too.
Did you hear me?
No,
Are you talking to them?
yeah, I was, but what?
Oh, you said, I won't finish it today. I said, "No, tomorrow."
No, they take me, they usually take me a week, but I'm also doing other stuff at the same time.
Last time I finished it in a week, but that's all I did. I just took it home and knit it. That's it. I didn't stop.
Yes.
Oh,
Oops.
Yes.
Boy, burn.
I'm having to practice my stitch. I haven't knitted in months. I've been
Yeah.
crocheting all summer.
Oh, okay.
I was recovering from ankle surgery and I made 8 Afghans crocheted.
Wow.
I should have been practicing knitting.
Oh, there's no shoulds about knitting. I don't-
Yeah, no shoulds.
No.
No, and you were healing, so you
Yep.
gotta do whatever's
Yep.
most comfortable. Good morning, Jean.
Good morning.
You are in a different location. Are you hiding from the dog?
No, well, yeah,
just nice.
my son's still here, so they're out chatting in the room next to where I usually am. So I
Uh-huh.
just moved in here.
I
His
love
dog
it.
just came to visit me. He's never been in this little room. He's like, what the heck?
What are you doing? Cute.
Diane, are you wearing one of your sweaters this morning?
No, I just have a t-shirt on.
Okay.
But you're wearing one of your sweaters.
The one that Diane and I made the same, out of the Cicero,
Oh, wow.
but I can't remember the name of it.
That's a long one.
Yeah.
Did we all do that one?
Yeah.
Looks.
Oh, I
like-
can't remember the
Oh,
name.
that is nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's within the last year, I think.
Mhm.
Maybe
The
the-
knitting machine.
We're all drawing a blank.
Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful? Look at the fit.
Oh, I love it.
The pockets don't work very well, though.
Well,
Why? Well, yeah. She hasn't
I
sewn
love
them
when
yet.
they make the pockets like that though.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is sew them down
Sew it
when you're
down.
done.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
that fits you perfectly. That's
I
awesome.
don't think she did that in a day. Maybe a week.
Right. No.
What was the one that you did on your
was
one?
Oh,
I
that,
started
that,
the
it began with
labor.
a K.
I started. What's that?
Oh, okay. What
Colt-
was that one
this
that you
one.
did for somebody?
Oh,
You said
the
it was
4
three,
days.
the
Yes.
4-day one, and
Yes.
you do it in
Yep.
3?
So the olive,
I would not have been able to
does
come up
the
with that.
olive
Started
knit,
with the
does
K.
the
I had to go
knitting on
backwards through my
sweaters.
history.
the size that I was
I
supposed
had
to
to
do.
go through Avor. Okay.
My friend Lori, she's like, there's no way you can't do that sweater in 4 days.
Yeah, here's this.
Well,
Yeah, her
She
book,
did it in three.
Challenge
yeah, her
accepted.
books say you can
You're
do.
Here's
past
where
the
the
pocket
pocket
also.
goes.
Wow, you got a
Yeah.
lot
Did a
done.
live start on
I'm
Facebook.
on, I'm past the
Gotta-
pocket,
I was
so
Nice.
around the 4th of July.
it's
So
gonna be long.
again, we will just try to
You know what,
get
I
it
was,
done, you
I
know,
was
but I
looking
did
at, remember
today.
last week you were talking
No,
about the
we did
decorative
different scores.
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
that was on here?
Uh-huh.
What if we just leave it off?
I haven't
could.
seen it.
I
You might,
think it
somebody
still
else might
is.
be doing it, but the first woman who did it was like, this has just got crazy.
Oh,
Spouse would
okay.
make
But,
me
oh,
make
it was
mistake.
so
I
much.
just-
fun.
Darlene hated
Oh my
picking
God,
hers
stick.
up.
Oh my God, oh, I'm
Oh, it
supposed to be
was
knitting my
fun.
pearl. Oh my God.
She did not like it, but she's got a darker yarn.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt it, and if it becomes a pain, I might leave it
I
off.
was gonna make it. I'm like. I'm
And
not.
are you working on yours also, Diane?
I am,
I better talk.
Sweet.
absolutely.
Maybe if they let me do it.
Thanks to Carolyn last night answering my question, so I could continue.
Hey, Charlene,
Yes.
can you show the back where your pickup was?
I'm gonna pin you.
Well, that
Looks
looks,
good.
it looks really nice.
Did you
It
have-
shows off the ribbing back there. Kind of highlights it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it the way that we had to do it again if I had to do it again.
Okay.
Carol and I were talking about it, and we would do provisional cast on for the front and the back, and then 3 needle bind them off,
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
because this way was not fun at all. So we did a provisional cast on for this piece,
Uh-huh.
and then we picked up and we did the fronts, and then we had to go back and just pick up stitches
Oh,
and
yeah.
bind them off. Yeah, and
Oh,
there was
that's
no
crazy
real
fun.
exact place to put it to me, you know, it was just like, no, this isn't fun at all. But it's good
Looks
enough.
great, though.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it's good enough.
Oh,
Good enough. Hey.
Yeah, we didn't look at that part. We just looked at the whole rest of it going, wow,
Yeah,
that's so
it's
pretty.
gorgeous, yeah.
It's
It
just
looks so
plain. I mean, it's very
comfy and-
plain. It's just it's 100% silk, the Malabrigo silk,
Oh,
and then a strand of the
Oh.
Western Sky sock yarn.
Oh, goodness.
Just get one. for
yeah,
one.
it's
Right.
beautiful.
They're different
And the
colors.
color is just really, you did a great job
Oh,
picking your color.
Thank you.
Oh,
Easy to,
oh, I didn't
you know,
just
wear.
really-
It's just real
yeah.
neutral,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Is it here though? Should be.
It's one of those that.
I'm gonna
see
mute us so
different
you guys
colors.
can hear each other. So just yell at me if you need me to say something.
So see,
Okay. She's
We
got a
can yell.
group,
on here.
She's- yeah, she's got a group in there casting on Anne Frank sweater. Yeah, Sue, who's been learning to knit. I think she started in March or April, so she's really new, but she's bought Arcadia like you guys to do this. And so we were talking to her Monday and we're like, yeah, how else could we have her do this? No.
What are you doing, Bert?
Doing
So she's gonna
growing?
be, yeah, she's gonna do growing, so she's gonna be the guinea pig as far as instead of doing do provisional cast on differently and do a 3 needle bind off versus the way the pattern's written. Cause she said by the time she gets to it, you know, we have to, she was writing it, we were having to write it all down as we were saying it, because we said in case we forget, she'll have to ask us what to do.
Do you know what size needle she's using?
Charlene's using a 6 and I'm using a 7.
No, Sue, the one that's doing growing.
Yeah, she hasn't started yet, so
Jean, what size are you using?
I'm
Needle.
using a 7, but I'm a pretty tight knitter. Like when you make stuff, does it come out, like my stuff usually comes out smaller than it was supposed to, so that's why I did a 7.
I'm
I
on
probably
a
could have
5.
done a 6 though. That thing's pretty oversized.
I'm on a 5.
kind of meant to be oversized. And I
Right.
stuck with the 7 because I'm doing the same size as you little people, tiny people. but
Go with my tiny house?
yeah,
But it's
So-
supposed to be like a coat, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like that.
you know, I wanted mine to be kind of more to the size that it says.
Yep. But when I get all done with it, then I'll know if I should have done a 6 or a 7.
Mm-hmm.
What size needle was the best, so.
But like you said, it's a coat, you want to snuggle with it and
And now I
Wrap
really want to finish it since Charlene just modeled hers. Hers is gorgeous. Just
yeah,
Isn't it?
beautiful.
I know, I had a goal and then missed. I'm not on target for my goal. How far along I wanted to be. But I've had the winding the silk up. You have to ball it up. You can't wind it in a cake because it gets too fuzzy and it gets tangled and it slips off the ball winder as halfway through. So that takes a lot longer. Every time I need a new ball of that, I have to stop and
Is that a lace weight or a fingering weight?
it's a fingering.
Okay. Okay, it's the same yarn. I used it for something else. A different Nicola sweater. And you're right. It's like when you go to wind it, it's all staticky and
Yeah.
yep. But it's worth it. It's beautiful yarn.
Oh yeah. And it is so soft and combined with Life in the Long Grass. Well, I know the actual insert of the pocket will be quick. Cause it's only like 35 stitches and across and for 54 rows. And I watched Charlene whip that up, in no time, one of them. So it's like, okay, let's get to the pocket. But the last 6 rows of the section the pocket section, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm done, right? And I look at my counter going, 5 more rows. Okay. I'm done now. No, 3 more rows. I'm like, oh my gosh. The end is near. I can see it. But then now I've got 62 rows to knit. That final section before the ribbing is 62 rows.
And how many
Okay.
stitches? Is that the 200 count?
Yeah.
Ouch.
But I kept telling myself last night, but it's half your dress. So you can do this.
There you go. Positive attitude. Okay, I cast it on for my Anne Frank sweater.
Yay.
Can't hear us. Yay! Woo woo! I
These
need a
still-
picture.
Here it is.
Well, let me get my phone. I'll take a picture with my phone. Hold on.
Okay.
Colleen was gonna cast.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pin you first because then it will be bigger. Here it goes.
Oh, look at that. I didn't know you could do that.
Is that cast on loop considered one of the stitches?
Yes.
Okay.
The first
Awesome.
one?
Do you still have that white yarn that,
Yeah,
She's a little.
that we're
person.
using for this one.
Well, she stretched it out. If I stretch mine out.
I couldn't find any, so I started with my gray, but I'll get some for the next couple years.
Okay.
Babies are all
Doing,
different
I just pulled this
sizes.
out of my stash. It's a real pale,
Yeah.
the nice
That was-
It's
neutral.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Which yarn is that?
This is from,
Sticks.
Babies are all different sizes.
it's a
As-
oh, shoot,
Lori-
Emma's DK.
Oh, okay.
It's a
You know
it's a
what?
nice washable.
When I found this yarn, it was the only thing I could find that was white, that was the
Huh.
right weight. But
Yeah.
Malrigo has white now.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a while ago.
Yeah, and
We can-
Aurora,
We can use Arroyo white.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do still have some of this.
Okay. Yeah. The Malabrigo white is what I knit my quadrant again.
Oh, yeah.
I love that white. It's just a nice,
Quadrant again.
What's the quadrintigan?
I'm on the second sleeve,
Oh.
a
She's
little
doing
bit
that
on,
again,
but
and it's her
Oh.
fourth one. It's her fourth one.
Oh,
and
wow.
she's
So it was
got yarn.
Trinnigan, then it was Trinnigan again. It was try Trinnigan.
Awesome.
Is that a?
I love that.
pattern or-
Yes,
Yeah.
like a jacket.
And then she's got the yarn to do 5 and 6.
Doing good, good.
And what?
and then you suggested I need one for every day of the week, so now I got to look for more.
Yeah, she's got the yarn to do number 5 and 6 of it too.
Not necessarily.
But she has to wait for her next social security check so she can spend more money.
Exactly right.
Yeah, at least
I told everybody Monday what Dale said though. And they said, he's got a right attitude.
Yeah, I maybe bought, I love those colors of the
Yes, and now
pin
I'm.
cycle that I
did
bought
do it
though.
on the first stitch marker?
Oh, yeah,
I don't
And if
think-
you
Like the colors that Diane chose,
yeah.
it was like, I never in a billion
As long
years
as
would
where
have
you
thought to
are
put
now,
those
you're
together.
getting the pearls and pearls
So
and
that
No,
pearls.
the-
Can't help.
And
It'll
it's
cut
just
you.
like, it's my all-time
What if I
favorite.
did an increase?
Yeah,
So-
they're perfect.
I've got that, what did I get?
my
Oh, I
Did
see
I
what
do
you're
it?
saying. Do you have the,
Truth
you don't
Bomb
have
and
have the little bump there?
Valley Girl, I think. So I might do that one next instead of
So I guess
the one I thought I was gonna do next.
I know.
Or you can do it on the next row and do it 2 rows in
Yeah,
there.
that's probably.
I'm anxious to see the one you finished, the one you're working on done.
Let me just get the yarn.
Yeah, me too. I worked
I
on it a
love-
bit this week.
I'm on.
I
row-
love that idea, you
No.
know.
Yes.
That'll probably be my number 7. I'll
No.
probably make
Because we're
another
1, 2,
frame
3,
one.
3 is
Oh,
seats there.
that's where my
I
problem
do.
was. I didn't see through 3, so I just did row 1, seats did.
I worked on my gnome a little bit. I worked on
Okay, I'm gonna start
And you
over.
know what?
There's no
my
reason-
quadrant again a little bit.
We can start
and-
over as many times as we want because it's the joy of knitting.
Yeah,
I've been looking forward to this for,
and getting together.
since we knew,
Yeah,
so.
I was thinking this morning when I was in the
I-
shower, I'm like, I need to start the penguin. Ooh, look at that.
That's all the farther I am, but it's
Oh.
good mindless knitting.
Yeah,
And I started the ribbing
I
on
can
my
help you pick out some stuff to buy. What would you like to
the
make?
last
You
project.
haven't made the,
I don't know why I can't remember the name of
outline
that.
sweater.
No, but I have.
Marcella?
13,000 other
Yes,
projects to
thank
do.
you. So I just started the
Happens to
ribbing on
me,
that
wanna
last
make
night.
those 13,000 other. Why don't you
I
make something different?
Exactly.
I have the sleeves, I have everything done, the body's done,
Sweater that I got the. stuff
and the sleeves are, I'm making long
The
sleeves.
sweater.
Okay,
And I'm to the
That'll be
point that I have to put it on again and make sure I have the sleeves at the right length to start doing my 3-inch ribbing.
you're doing both sleeves at the same time?
Mhm.
Is that kind of like doing socks, doing in the same way that you would do 2 socks at the same time?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna have to learn that because
do you do one needle or 2 needles?
One,
But
Just one? Wow.
it's a really long magic loop kind of thing, right?
correct, yeah.
Look for yarn at the tree.
I, that's me. Colleen passed on hers too.
Oh, good. How cute.
She's up early. That's-
Oh my God. the
Jean, you
girl-
weren't on yet. We got our golf cart.
Who doesn't? Well, that's
Colleen.
because the sun's out.
We have a golf cart now at
Okay.
camp.
And she right, the sun is out.
And you need to go.
And that's
Charlene,
when I was at-
Charlene,
we got up at 5.
Charlene.
Yes.
mute us.
Oh, mute. Sorry.
Oh.
Thank you. We got our golf cart.
Yeah,
So I was tooling around Wednesday night and then Thursday night again. And then my friend came up. And so we're going all over looking at things. But Thursday night was really fun because they're decorating the sites for Halloween
oh,
and they're
cool.
lit up and music and just a real fun time. But
So
I'm
she's
glad-
not knitting.
Yeah, let somebody else drive so you can knit while you tool around.
Well, no, I offered, I said, do you want to drive to jail? And he goes, no. I
Oh,
said, really? So then we're talking with, the man that we bought it from, the salesman. And because I was thinking putting a radio in because I hear other people. Well, no, you put it's speakers. And you have it to your Bluetooth on your phone.
phone.
And I thought, if I'm doing that, I'll have one of my earbuds in
Yeah.
and get the same thing. So and then it's like $700 for these speakers. And I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, but don't you think the other people need to hear what you wanted to listen to?
No.
Oh, okay
Because
then.
I don't want to listen to what they're listening. Oh, you mean in the cart?
Yeah,
Nah.
just drive
just-
around and blast some Bob Seger or something.
Well, I can still do it. I'll just have my phone on speaker instead
there
of
you go.
earbuds. Yeah,
Just put it on speaker and duct tape it to the thing. And look how much money you just saved.
exactly. I don't even have to buy the tape. I can put it in the cup holder.
Oh, there you go then. And the cup holder acts like an amplifier.
There you go.
And then think of all the yarn you can buy because you just saved $700.
Exactly. And I got my last paycheck from camp.
Ooh,
So I'm golden.
yeah, see, you can go buy more yarn.
Well, I kind of thought I was going to do that today, and then it was. What I just did. That we were going to come up in Dale's truck, and then he was going to go home because if I wanted to do anything, I could, we're talking one day around camping, and I don't go off camp unless he and I are together so far anyway. But I'm not working anymore either. So,
Lots
see
more
how it
free time.
yeah. Just I'm not going to get paid for knitting.
There you go. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. But I have a letter or an email from them asking if I would like to come back next season.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I figured out why I wasn't getting the short rows, why it wasn't clicking.
Yeah.
It's because when they would say, on the knit side, do this. Well, I had already turned and I'm looking at the knits. And I tried to do it really on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, we're taking this back out and we're going to start from the beginning. Was short rows. And I'm like, oh, That works so much better if you do it on the right side.
Yep, if you do it the right way, it works.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny that way.
kind of strange.
Okay, Jean, I'll take a break and I'll cast on so I can get my picture taken.
Oh, sweet. We'll be famous.
Yep.
And I'll finish this row and then I'll get back on my growing because that's a little less thinking involved.
Except
You're all done with the ribbing part, right, Jean? And in the front and left,
Yes.
that left and right fronts, there we go.
I think I'm about 20 rows past joining the fronts and the backs.
the ribbing, Diane, you do all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, see, that's what
Yep.
happens when you don't read the pattern.
Yeah, so basically once you join,
Mhm.
you'll like, if you're on, you'll start with ribbing and then you knit to ribbing.
The way I'm doing it, I knit to the left. I slip the first 3 and knit to the work in pattern to the end on both sides to keep that I cord kind of thing going on, right?
Yeah, well, on the knit side, you knit them.
Right. I mean, it's just, it took me a long time to switch over in my brain from doing each, the left side and the
Right.
right side, and then working.
Right,
But
right. Yeah, that took me a minute to think about it, but when you're on the right side, the knit side, you knit the first 3. But when you're on the wrong side, you slip them.
er,
That gives you the I cord, or at least that's the way I've done it. If it's wrong, I'm not ripping it out. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
you know what? The thing is that if it looks right, it's right.
Yeah, I mean, it's working out to be an I cord edge, so
Yep.
You're
I
just a
probably did it
designer.
left-handed.
what color stitch markers do I want?
Probably pink or purple.
And a light blue for this one right now. Seven place marker. I have to remember which needle to pick up though. Started to knit with my growing needle.
Ooh,
Would have been interesting.
Okay, I messed that up. I was supposed to do 3 rows of seat stitch, not just 1. I can read, really, I can.
Yeah, I looked at the pattern this morning. I'm going to refresh my memory. I'm like, row 1, row 4, what happened to 2 and 3?
That's what I just did. I was like, wait. Oh, it says 1 to 3. So I'm pretty sure it's a break even between ripping back and starting over. So I'm just gonna go back, rip back a little bit. Tink. Is there gonna be trick or treating at the tiny house, Diane?
there is. They're gonna do it by the horseshoes. And it's gonna be trunk or treat or something like that.
Oh,
And it's
sweet.
tonight.
Oh, it's tonight?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, no wonder they got all the decorations going on.
They must figure people might not be around next month. A lot of them might not be around next month.
I don't get that.
I don't either.
We're gonna be here.
Are there people, are there families that hang out there too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing most of them had to go back to school, but they probably still come on the weekends.
You know, it kind of looks to me like it's sparsely used. You know, the sites aren't. But then again, I stepped in the office yesterday and they said they were really busy.
Okay.
So that means they were checking a lot of people in. Jean, I have to thank you for, you know, the hearts for the holding,
Uh-huh.
because I now have just a cable on my heart holder.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I don't, and I was thanking you last week when I was doing it.
Sweet. I'm glad it worked out for you. I think
Well,
that the Chowgoos have those little screw-on stopper things, but I don't know. I just like to, I like to use the yeah, the
Hearts.
heart thingy.
I do too.
Well, and the other thing, if you've got those pearl strings, you know, just
Yeah.
the strings, you can use those hearts for the
Right.
end, you know, like you're doing the cable. You can use them on those too.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I've got that going on my Martello. Yep.
I thought the puppy would be over here bugging me, so I've got dog cookies and dog toys all ready to go for her, and she's sound asleep.
Oh,
Like, okay, fine, don't come bug me. You're missing out on the cookies. My husband's out in the garage, which is behind this wall, and I can hear the bass on the music he's got going in the garage.
Mine's out in the garage too. He's in and out a little bit, but oh well.
mine's far, far away.
Oh,
Oh, he's doing a train thing.
I was gonna say, is he doing a train thing?
Yeah.
Diane's like, yeah, I got time for me.
He does the like the bigger trains though, right? The ones that people can actually ride on.
Right.
So we had a guy up the road that had the model trains, and he was pretty well known for that. He had a huge, just a massive, whatever you call that.
Train track.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Frank wants to have in his room, like you see at some of the restaurants when they have the trains running around the top by the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
He wants to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you recast on, Jean?
Nope, I just ripped back that one row. There, I got my 3 seed stitch rows done.
Now you can go back to,
I'll go back to growing for now, because that's the other thing I brought in here with me.
got one row of seed done.
Sweet.
I'll
What'd
get
you say?
these. I got one row of seed stitch done. I'll do 2 and 3 and then I'll get back to growing. When Charlene comes back, she can get my picture.
There you go.
There she is.
I heard my name. I was feeding everybody bread. You guys are missing out.
You're
Got
missing.
it.
Olive oil, a little Parmesan, a little
I-
Italian seasoning.
I thought that's what you were doing. I'm casting on growing, or Anne Frank.
Okay, let me pin you.
I'll sit up.
And
They're my favorite. I don't like metal.
What brand?
smile.
Likey.
Like these.
Got
I've
it.
got wooden ones at home. I just couldn't find them, so that's why I had to buy them from one.
Awesome.
Yep. I was all ready to print it out again, and then I found my last year's printout, so. With my notes and everything.
Sure, mine's with my yarn.
That's where I thought mine was. And then I went, oh no, it's probably in this pile of patterns. Went back and found it. I want to make some gnomes too. That book is too darn cute.
Isn't that the best? I'm still working on the current gnome that she put out before the book, but what have I got? 6 projects going now, I think. Oops.
Sunny.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Sunny.
Hi. I'm running around. My son called this morning and said,
Well, there you are.
There she is.
my son called this morning and said, I want a coconut cream pie and some lasagna and I'm bringing people over. So anyhow, so this is what I made this week. We have the butterfly cowl
Oh, pretty.
Ooh,
Ooh.
and I made a beret to match that sweater I showed last week.
wow.
Very nice.
With leftovers. So
Very
that's
nice.
about it. And now I'm going back to making coconut cream pies. So
Well,
you
and I
guys
thought-
have a fun day.
All right, you too.
Right, you
right.
too.
Thanks for checking in.
Bye. What a mom.
Yeah.
My son called, said he wants coconut cream pie and he's bringing friends over, so I'm making lasagna. Yeah, I saw a post where Sunny posted a picture of her butterfly cowl, her beret, and I thought one other thing. But then she said she just cast it on 4 new projects.
Ooh,
I'm like, I don't think that woman sleeps.
you must not.
When you do the left side,
Yeah,
it said to start at the neck. And I did my ribbing
right.
and knit to the end of the row. And
Yeah,
then it says work and follow stitches until 3 stitches left. And slip these 3 stitches purlwise.
yep.
Well, if I'm on the,
So you do your ribbing, knit to the end,
oh,
Then you
here,
turn-
now I see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
then you're on the purl side when you turn it. So
Uh-huh.
you purl to the ribbing. And then the last 3 stitches of the ribbing section, you slip.
See, I have to visually see it in my head,
Yeah.
with my eyes, so it goes to my brain.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm good.
it took me a minute too when I was doing that one.
Because you're backwards.
Yeah, from the right side. Charlene's not getting her ends woven in.
Must be she's selling a ton of yarn.
Is it gonna be like last week? She was still on row 18?
Okay, first 3 rows of that are done.
Doo-doo-doo.
Back to growing. And Frank is in the bag and
Frank is in the bag. That's funny.
back to growing. Just had to start a new ball of my life in the long grass, so. 58 rows to go. Look at it that way, it's like,
Yeah, I'm on row 23 out of 46, right? Yep. Is today the first day of fall? Was that yesterday?
tomorrow
Tomorrow? Okay.
morning. But it's still gonna be in the mid-70s and gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, it has been really nice, but also very dry.
Yeah, did you get any rain out there, Jean?
We got a
Yeah,
little
good.
bit, like maybe I didn't look at the rain gauge, but at the end, but probably about maybe 2/10 of an inch.
Yeah,
Did you get rain last night?
no,
Carolyn?
we didn't.
Ours
They
was
kept saying-
yesterday, early afternoon.
Yeah, and what you got was supposed to come our way, but
It did
if
come.
did
We
you
got
get
rain
some?
about, yeah, we got rain about 10:30. It lasted about an hour or so.
Let's
We
see.
didn't get any here. Now they're saying Sunday evening and to Monday through Monday morning, we're supposed to have some. And then they've got a chance every day next week.
Okay. Can you get me another thing of turkey? Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, we can leave that open now.
Husband had to come find you in the closet.
He was I had the door open because it gets hot in here, but then he was working on the back door, which is, like 10 feet that way. So he's done with that project now. Now he's going to the grocery store. So
Ooh.
we just have a little market up the street that has the best meats and stuff around. So that's where we go.
That's good.
Rows on the Anne Frank sweater are a lot shorter.
Yep. Yes, they are. They're only 13, or no, 60 stitches.
Well, this is about 150,000, I think. I don't even know.
There's only 200 and
23. That's like 4 to 1 or something.
I still have one of my silk balls in a tangle that I have to untangle. Just kind of put it aside.
Can you give it to Charlene's mom?
Keep thinking about it. I can do it, and I usually enjoy doing it. It's just at the time it was like I wanted to keep going. I'm making progress. I don't want to stop and untangle. Charlene's back.
To get as far as what Charlene did on her sweater. Wow, that's impressive.
Hey, Charlene.
It was, on the way to Australia. Yes.
You missed Sunny. She was on for like 30 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Her
Whoops.
son, her son called and said he wanted a coconut cream pie and he was bringing friends over. So she's making lasagna too. So she showed us two things and then said, bye. I got to get back to coconut cream
Sorry,
pie.
I missed her.
So she was on for like 60 seconds.
Bummer.
Yep.
Watch the
How's your-
replay.
Yeah.
What's that?
You'll have to watch the replay.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
How's the weaving in the ends going?
I think I got 2 done so far. But we had some sourdough.
Well, that's the most important.
Keep rubbing it in, Missy.
Too bad you guys aren't here to try it.
Yeah.
How are you doing the pockets?
Just gonna tack them down in the side.
Just kind of whip stitch them down on the side and the bottom, or?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah, okay.
And a mattress.
Mattress.
Yeah,
Okay,
when I cast on or when I ended or something like that, I got a big long piece of yarn so that I would have enough to sew around the pocket.
okay.
So you guys get
Oh,
to,
that's smart.
I think it was when I had to put them on a stitch holder. Or, I don't know. Maybe it was when I cast them on, the stitches on.
I would think when you cast them on,
I have to go back and cast them on. Yeah. And so then I just started with a big long piece so that I have that extra to sew it down.
sounds good.
There's my
Okay.
tip for the day.
You're so smart.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was, in
Usually
my
all
head,
top of all this stuff. She reads like all the Ravelry stuff and has it all lined up, ready to go. Puts us to shame.
I was thinking, oh, well, when you end it, you could leave a long tail, but you're really only going to get maybe 2 sides.
Sides, right. Yeah. So if you do it when you cast on the pocket,
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
or big long piece. Yeah.
Well, hopefully get there soon.
You'll be there sooner than me.
Wanted to have my quadrinegan done by today, but obviously that didn't happen. Maybe by
It's
next.
not over.
That's true.
Here's my martello with like 2 rows into the bottom, the ribbing.
Oh,
Very
that is so
cool.
pretty.
Yeah, I really like how that yarn knit up. That's just,
That is so
that
neat.
was an
Which one?
adventure.
Which yarn did you use?
It's
Oh, pretty bag.
Fangirl, Hunting High and Low. Yeah, nice bag, huh?
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very, very nice.
Can't have too many of those.
Never.
I think I have 3 of the big ones and 1 small.
Yes, about the same, I think.
This red is right about the same as a black for me.
Uh-oh.
Hard to see.
Yeah, I have to make sure I have a good light. It didn't look that dark in the shop.
Does anybody feed the hummingbirds?
No,
No,
I don't think I've seen any in about 10 days. I think I might as well take my feeders in.
I already started to head south.
I think so. Does that mean early winter?
I don't know. I hope not.
I went riding around yesterday and I found 1 sandhill crane. I don't know where the partner went. And then we saw 1 swan living, just swimming around on her own. And then
Aw,
we saw 3 more. So I guess she was having a temper tantrum and wanted to be out by herself. I don't know.
crazy.
But at least we found the partner because we were feeling bad about it.
Yeah.
The ones around here tend to run in groups of 3.
Oh,
The swans?
The sandhill cranes.
Sandhill cranes? I wonder if it's the parents and a young'un,
I don't know.
or maybe it's just a gang of young ones. They are
they're
fun
being
to watch.
rebellious.
The other morning I woke up and a mama and 2 young deer, 2 of her kiddos were just laying in the backyard.
Wow. Did you whisper in her ear that it's hunting season this weekend for the early
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, they tend to like we find they come more by us during hunting season.
Smart.
Used to tease my neighbor because he would go up north and sit in a blind for for hunting season, and I'd send him pictures. They're right in your driveway right now.
Could just shot out the front door. Might have to
Is
do a
it-
little jail time, but
Cause they, would be in the backyard and then just shoot up his driveway to go across the street, and like they're knocking on your door looking for you, Mike. Where are you?
Actually, they're taunting him. Haha, we're here, you're not.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Posing on his camera for him.
yeah. Hey, we're on your deck. Drinking margaritas. Where are you? They've left my mums alone so far, knock on wood.
Wait, deer eat mums?
I've heard, but I don't know.
Okay, good to know.
We had a bonfire, I think it was Saturday. So we're sitting there and the bonfire's like on the side of our tiny home. And we're talking and something ran behind me. And it was a bonk, bonk, bonk. And I said, what do you think that was? He goes, a rabbit. But I don't think so. I think it was a deer. I really did. Because
Yeah,
how they, kind of glide through.
yeah.
And then we got to listen to the owl. The owl was hooting.
Well, that's cool.
It was very cool. It was kind of relaxing, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a great bonfire that night.
It was a couple nights last week. I'm taking Gracie out at 8:30 at night for her last time out, and I'm looking up in the sky and I'm seeing, oh, a bird. Oh, that's not a bird, that's a bat. And I'm watching this bat just like circle. And I'm like, stay away from me, stay as far away from me as you can.
Yes, please.
You know what's good for you, you will stay away from me. Yeah, I was coming down Loon Lake Road and it was last week, and first get stopped by, the wild turkeys crossing the road. Then go down a little further and then there's, mama and her kids deer crossing the road. And I'm like, okay, what else am I gonna find?
Charlene, did you cast on yet for your Anne Frank?
Did I hear my name?
Yeah, did you cast on for your Anne Frank yet?
I got my ball of yarn here.
All right, today's the day.
I'm definitely going to.
I can't.
I'm weaving in some ends that I really don't want to do, so I'd much rather cast on.
You know, yeah, good for you for getting the ends woven in first.
I guess.
Perfect.
I like to work it on Tuesdays. Oh, I'm not gonna be there Tuesday, Brenda.
Okay.
I'm having kids.
How's it going with the cast-ons there?
Going great.
Excellent. I had it on mute again. Everybody's cruising along. Everybody's
Oh,
putting me to
she's really
shame because
happy
I
to
haven't
be
even
there.
cast on.
Noticed that she is.
Yeah.
And then when you soar by everybody.
The Howell Melon one.
Yeah, mine's a.
I
Ooh.
see. I know that.
Oh,
I know
that's perfect.
Yeah.
I know that's Colleen's sister, but I can't remember your name.
Nancy.
Nancy.
My sister.
Yeah, Colleen's sister, that's right. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Nancy.
Youngest, so I was always somebody's little sister.
Sister.
Aaron is resilient.
I'm sorry, Nancy. I was like, oh,
Nancy and I
that's
went to school
Colleen's
together.
sister. Woo!
Are
Yeah.
you looking from the inside or the outside?
Is that not true?
We knew each
each other,
other,
though.
we're always
Yeah.
nice to each other,
Yeah,
but we
yeah, we
didn't
knew
hang
each
out
other.
with the same people.
Right, right, yeah.
You
I didn't
hung
hang out with
people.
anybody. No, I
You
didn't.
didn't hang out with anybody in our class.
When Nancy's sister comes up from, I think, Arizona, she told me one time that she doesn't bring sweatshirts because she can wear her sister's. So then she has more room for yarn.
I like that way of thinking.
Genius.
I don't even own a sweatshirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she doesn't.
No.
No, but that way she has room in her suitcase for more yarn to go back home.
That's right.
Well, that is true, and I am picking up yarn for her today, so
She can't
Yes.
it anymore.
no. Nope.
Husband needs her.
Yeah, he's in nonsense land.
Is he really? How old is he?
77. He didn't know what Walmart was the other day. So,
Wow.
and he can't
Aw.
the remote control for the TV. He doesn't know which one to pick up. He doesn't know how to work it, that kind of stuff. I mean,
Wow.
he's just, it's nonsense land.
Well, hopefully it all goes quickly. And doesn't stay at this stage for
No doubt.
years.
Yeah, his mom, he's more like his mom than his dad. His dad passed away in his 50s, and his mom lasted to about 84. And her dementia started pretty early like this. But I mean, so far he can still do all the take care of himself kind of things. You know, he doesn't need physical care.
Okay.
He's just nonsense in mental capacity. Thankfully, he doesn't want to drive anymore, so she doesn't have to worry about that. You know, he's not going to run out and jump in the car and go drive
Go
somewhere.
drive.
And he's not a runner. He doesn't walk away from the house.
Okay, that's
He
good.
hasn't done that. So,
Okay, so I didn't, oh, I can easily take it out. Cause
What'd
I
you
didn't
do?
work my preferred button.
Buttonhole?
I read the pattern.
No,
I
but
could-
you just finished row 5.
Yeah.
So
you're
you just
supposed to
back
do it
up
on row
4
5.
stitches. Yeah, you just back up 4
Yeah.
stitches and do it.
I don't know my preferred method. I think
Oh,
I had this
knit
issue
2
last time.
together, yarn over, knit 1 for 1.
Extra stitch.
Is that how you do it?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's one I do. What one do you do?
I do slip one as if to purl, bind off, slip one as if to purl, bind off,
Mine's easier.
slip
Knit
it
2
back.
together, yarn over, knit 1 for 1.
Let me take this out a minute.
So you only do one.
Yeah,
I
I
do
I
two.
do the little buttons too.
Okay. Yeah, I usually do two.
And I just go like this.
Carolyn, what one do you do?
Go like this. Like
Oh, I thought we were on mute again. I'm
this.
sorry.
Sorry about
Um,
We had to
that.
listen
We
to
were
us
not on,
jabber.
we were not on mute. I thought I put us back on mute. I like
could
to
do
do slip one as if to knit. I'm sorry, slip one as if to purl,
Thank you.
slip one as if to purl, bind off,
I
slip
had to
another one
write
as if
the
to
other one with
purl,
the
bind off,
quilting because
slip
I
that last one
messed up
back
my
to the
last
other
runner, that
needle
was on
and
the-
then cast 2 on. So it's all done in one
And
row,
then
but
two
it's just, it doesn't have that yarn over thread like through the buttonhole, sorta.
Yeah, I love yours,
The next time.
so.
You have a tutorial on it?
yeah, really.
I could do that. I could
That'd
put
be
that on my
great.
YouTube channel.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Thank
Great.
you. Yeah, really.
Okay,
So you slip 2 as if to purl.
then bind off.
And bind those two
Bind
up.
off one.
Just bind off one, because you slipped
Bind-
two, bind off one, then you slip another one, then you bind off. Then you slip the last one back over, and then you cast two on.
Okay,
Do you have the end?
Slip two, bind off.
Depends on
Slip.
where it
Do a
is.
couple of rows, it'll work itself out.
okay. What what row do I start the button? Oh, work preferred. I gotta find a pen and write that down.
Okay, it was slip two is to purl, bind off one, slip two again, and then
Slip one is the purl.
slip one, okay. Okay, once you write it down, read it to me, make sure I got it right.
I gotta find a pen.
Oh,
Give me.
here's my pencil, you want my pencil?
Yeah.
I'm holding out. I'm holding out for the YouTube video.
I don't like my buttonholes, that's why I want to do Charlene's.
Okay,
So she binds off a total of two and casts on a total of two, I think.
yeah. So
Okay.
slip two purlwise.
Mm-hmm. Bind off one,
Slip another one purlwise.
okay,
Bind off. Put that stitch back on needle.
the bind off stitch you put,
Back on needle. Yep,
Back on the left needle.
yep.
Oh, then bind, cast on two, like cable cast on.
Sure, yeah. Okay, Charlene. Charlene.
pick up,
No, no, I'm not going to tell you.
Hello.
Okay, so we slipped two purlwise.
Yep.
Bind off one.
It looked like.
And then you
Slip
slip
one.
another one purlwise and bind off.
Bind off one.
And
Put
then you
stitch
cast
marker
two
back
and
on
keep
left.
The backwards E method.
So
Okay,
it's right or wrong, I don't know.
but we put the stitch back on the left needle and then
Yeah.
then
And
cast
then
on
cast
two.
two on.
I got
Yep.
my buttonhole
Yep.
done, I didn't miss.
Okay, we're writing it down. Oh, and since it's noon, I'm
It's
probably gonna get off.
oh,
It's-
I didn't realize.
What the hell?
It's 11:59.
Did I turn it?
It's a fun day, so.
You guys have a great weekend.
Thicker and
Yes.
thicker.
You
Taylor.
too.
See you
You
tomorrow.
Yeah,
enjoy the rest of your day.
Good to see you guys.
See you.
you too.
Bye,
Bye-bye. Bye,
Nancy.
everybody.
Bye.